He's not getting
It's
one.
lunch break around
What
here.
you call me?
But
I
Chase,
said I ain't worried about you. I didn't call you
Dipstick.
names.
You
I
called
did
me.
not.
I heard it.
You full of
what do you
crap.
call him, Rocky?
Dipstick.
Oh, is that what y'all call me?
That's what your dad called him.
That's
Maybe
not,
I did call you that.
that ain't what y'all call
Truth
me.
hurts.
Oh.
Go ahead.
That's
Natty
Snapchat. Anyways,
It's what we've been dealing with all morning. Me and Rocky's trying to work.
where have you been? You showed up like half an hour ago.
Editing and uploading a video.
You're right, and that video is doing very good. Thank you guys so much for watching our video.
Anyhow.
If you haven't already, go watch our video before this video where we showed off our new Ashley Loren wrap that we will be debuting at our first ever USMTS Touring Series event. Is there a bug on me?
Debuting. I think it's called debuting. Anyhow, so you went this morning to the speed shop, I understand?
I showed up at the speed shop. And I had
The ridiculous speed shop and
not
so
just
sure.
any speed shop, the ridiculous speed shop. And I had a store credit that I did not know about. So, Mr. David Hartley, thank you very much for placing some money at the speed shop. When I showed up, we needed a good bit of things, and I was able to go on a shopping spree off of his money, and it
That's
didn't
awesome.
cost me a whole lot. So I really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting me and making my life easier.
You didn't have to use your debit card, did you?
I did not.
Good thing.
I know.
Ain't much left on
That
there.
thing, yeah,
No,
lie.
you're doing fine. All of your fans are buying your merch. It's selling super quick.
You know what I'm gonna buy next? An albino crocodile. And a mullet.
You ought to see if Headliners Plus can
Gator skin me up.
seat cover. Albino crocodile seat cover. Help you grip
What?
going in the corner.
I'm already gripping. Anyways, thank you very much to every single one of y'all. I couldn't do it without y'all and y'all's support. So thank you. I'll let George back.
Don't
Have a
go.
good one, man.
All right, we'll see. All right, man.
Be careful.
That's our sponsor, MG Prestige. He was just coming over to bring Chase some tire work.
Drop off a big fat check.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Boy, he high stepped out of here.
Yeah, he did. Oh, your fuel drum!
No. I grabbed that thing hanging down.
Oh.
Alright,
Right
my
here?
foot is getting tired. This car is fixing
Hey.
to start rolling.
I blasted them bolts because you're going to have to make a turn on that right front. I want a little pressure on that spring.
I agree.
He's hot, Mama.
I am.
You want me to turn your fan back on?
It ain't gonna do no good in
You're
here.
right, 'cause I'm
Unless
not
you,
turning it on either.
unless you pick it up and put it in my window.
Hold it on him. Chase?
Listen to it.
You better remember who you're talking to and how you're talking to him.
Chase is threatening to run over Rocky.
Yeah. I'm fixing to get Albert out here, and we're going to undo everything we've done. I said, talk to him, Chase. How's that look? Close enough. Boy, you can't have nothing.
Roll me forward.
Are you telling me you sit here whining, my foot getting tired, I can't hold the brake, and it won't even roll on its own?
I can make
I'm
it
getting
roll.
hot in this car.
I don't think you want me to.
You just hopped in the seat and can't make it roll.
Is that a challenge?
No.
I'll put it in high gear and just bump the starter and I'll roll forward.
I know what you'll do. I'll see me in action.
My stomach's growling.
Baby, I'm sorry, baby.
Creep. Once it takes off, though, it's coming.
We offered to bring her some Subway. That was her decision. Let it try.
Alright, watch him rock. He is rolling. Gotta get it that way.
Break.
That way.
Well, we found out one thing.
That didn't work.
Now he's got to replace that.
Because of the angle y'all had.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. I knew it couldn't be all.
That bunch of them.
Just one of them things that happens, guys. Don't worry about it. No, it's because of y'all did this such and such. I don't even think I'm right.
I mean, you see how they treat me? Just knock the nose off of my car.
You did it.
I didn't do it. How bad is it?
It's pretty bad. It's all folded all the way under.
Oh, that's awesome.
Told you that wasn't going to work.
They tried to tell you. Yes, he did. He told you wasn't
He
right.
didn't tell me that.
I didn't.
He did. He did.
I did what?
Nothing.
Told you that was gonna happen.
No, pull me forward. Pull me
Say
forward.
it again.
Pull me forward.
It's all right.
We dragging the back off.
No, not anymore. It's gone. Go ahead.
This way, I think. Yeah.
Hold up.
I can't
Crap.
see nothing.
That's obvious. You hit everything.
Except you. That should have been moved out the way. I don't know who put that there.
Watch your head when you stand up, Rocky. Everything's hanging in.
I can make it.
Can you?
All right.
Reel me in.
Oh,
What was that?
you ride on my rail over here. Wear it out.
He's got 6 inches over here on this side.
All right, that was easy.
Quick.
Yeah,
All right, look. We are eventually upgrading trailers, but I can promise you, whoever buys this trailer, it comes with a free sticker,
They
or
get a
you got to peel a sticker off,
That's
whichever
right.
one you want.
Yep.
If you like Chase Holland Racing, you're in luck. If not,
it wasn't that bad to take off.
No.
not at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can get a bigger sticker.
Yeah, and just
and
go up.
cover this
Yeah,
one.
that'd be.
Yeah, that'd be even
I mean, they
more
don't have to
fun.
do that because it was so easy to get the old sticker off. But that's
Yeah,
just an
I
option.
don't know why they wouldn't just peel that one off and go. I mean,
Yeah.
just-
So anyway, if you see this thing on the highway, honk at us. You follow us on YouTube. That's what's up. New sticker.
Awesome.
Yep. Done.
You're gonna be racing against a lot of people.
Right.
A lot of people that do this for a living. That basically, and Cedar Lake is the place for everything.
Right.
You got the best. It will kind of show. But
Yeah.
if you're a good driver, it'll show there too.
Hmm.
Cedar Lake's a racer's racetrack.
Hmm.
Small moves can really bite you and hurt you. I'm not a real super familiar place with Cedar Lake,
Right.
but I can get any information you need, and I'll start doing some research on it. And so when you talk to me next week, before you go,
Right.
or whatever,
Yes, sir.
I'll be prepared for some questions.
I'll probably call you Wednesday evening or Thursday morning, somewhere around there before
Okay.
we start, when we're there, and we can kind of get an idea of everything. But
Sounds like a plan.
we're excited right
All
now.
you can just remember this right here. You just relax, and you just got to realize how you reset your tone every time you get on that racetrack.
Yes, sir.
And that, I think, will be a big gain on you showing up to new racetracks and not knowing what you're getting into.
Right.
Because truthfully, there's only one that knows what you're getting into. And we can't read that mind.
No
Gotta
doubt.
believe it.
Yes, sir.
So, and you know what that is, our God, Lord, and Savior.
Yes, sir.
But good talking to y'all.
You too,
Good
man.
talking to you,
Take
Cameron.
care.
Sounds great. We'll talk to you next week.
All right.
Sounds
Or even
good.
earlier than that.
That's
Whatever
right.
you want.
All
That's
right.
perfect. Thank you, Cameron.
All right.
All right.
See you later.
All
All
right.
right, bye.
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 Well,
That was Cameron
I
Goldsworthy.
think they know that.
Yep.
Always positive. That's
No doubt.
I love
And-
to get pepped. It works for me too, because
Yeah.
I get negative about some things that are out of my control, and I let it bog me down. And he's always so
And people
positive.
can say what they want. I truly believe that he plays an important role in the guys that he's working with.
I
and their
don't know if
success.
anybody thinks anything different, but if they do, I'd have to disagree, because he's certainly a very vital part of their racing at Hunter
Everybody.
and ours.
Yeah.
I mean, what I really like about Cameron with us is he's not secretive in the way he's helping. He's teaching you
Right.
what he knows, and what he knows is very valuable.
Yeah.
And it's all legal stuff. It's just knowledge.
Right.
And he has a way of passing that on, and it's a great.
Yep.
I'm enjoying having Cameron
am
as
too.
part of our team. We got a lot of people that are links in this chain that help
keep
us do
yep.
what we're doing. So that's pretty awesome. Anyway, we got work to do.
No lie.
Let's
I
go.
done.
No. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Well, hey, you was fixing to say I done spent a bunch of money on cameras. You did. As long as they're not in the trailer when you're on the racetrack, then the people will enjoy what you spent your money on, and they'll get to see these beautiful in-car cameras.
I need
and
somebody like a fan or somebody
No,
to
you
come
don't.
and turn my cameras on before I pull out on the racetrack.
you might have just got it. Somebody probably come do
I
it.
just don't. You
I
ain't
can
gotta
only
say
do it.
nothing. You just gotta reach around, find all the cameras, and just go click, 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 click. Because
I
that's the
bought
problem.
you a Bluetooth remote for
Yeah,
that.
and Mr. Keith bought me a Bluetooth remote
Well, why didn't you use
because
it?
I don't know how to use it.
Oh, whatever. Lazy. Anyway, I got to get to work.
All right, let's
All
go.
right. All right, everybody, what's happening? It's Friday evening. Chavus here. As y'all have seen, we're loaded up. We got the car in the trailer right there. We got our new decals on. We got the decals that were missing on our wrap that we had overlooked, which is the K. Dillard Racing CDR sticker, MD Custom. We got our wall-to-wall stickers, a couple more. Mr. Larry Martin carburetors, we got to get him on there because he's a big part of our race team. And many more, man. I could go on and on. There's so many people. It's overwhelming. I mean it when I tell you. It is completely overwhelming just to sit and think about how much we've grown and how much support we get from all of y'all. I mean, it means so much to us. And then we got people like, Cade Dillard, Brooke Strength, Cameron Goldsworthy, so many people that are, available to it. Many more. I mean, I'm just naming a few right here. There's many more that mean so much to us, that we value their opinion, and they, are very helpful to our team. All the people that help us and everything with finances, with products, with labor. I mean, there's so many people that are on this team, and then the fans that support us, that, motivate us when we're having a terrible night or a terrible week, or when we got, things going on that are dragging us down. y'all always put a little pep in our step, and I really appreciate that. And I just want to take a minute and thank y'all. And what really made me think about that, I was digging around for something in my shop the other day, and I came across this air breather lid here. And when I saw it, I was like, man, what happened to that? And why do we still have it? And then it hit me. I remember what this was. This was actually a fairly new air breather lid, and this has been a couple years back, and it was before we were videoing everything. We had Facebook, and we were uploading weekly videos of our race report, but we weren't, you know, going into as much detail and stuff as we do now. And you know, I remember being out here with Chase one day, and I had up to this point, Adrian and I were all in. I mean, everything we could afford to put into a race car, we had put in it. All the time I could afford to put in, I'd put in. There was so much work, money, time away from my other two kids and my wife, working with him, and all with a goal of trying to, you know, reach for something. And, you know, this is dirt track racing. You just a small fish in a big pond, you know, is the way I see it. And I tell him that all the time. And if you want something, you got to work hard for it. Well, he was out here. I remember this day. He was out here and I was out here, and we had just got the car pretty much ready. We had our little open trailer right out there. And I don't remember what got it started, but he went to belly aching about how other people have it easy, and someday he hopes to have sponsors. And I'm like, man, look at your car. You got this sponsor. You got that sponsor. You got that sponsor. Yeah, but I hope one day to have such and such. And, you know, it rubbed me the wrong way, because I know at the time he was probably just 15 years old, but it made me feel like he was unappreciative of what sacrifices I was making, his mom, his sisters, and all of us, not to mention all the sponsors that we had, you know, and nowhere near the sponsors and the support that we have now, but it was what we had, and I was appreciative, and I know he was too. But man, just hearing him say that, this was the victim of that. I remember, I don't know if he had it sitting on the fender or what, but I remember I wanted to grab him and slam him, but I ended up with this air breather, and I body slammed this thing on the ground, filter and all, and then I kicked over his tire machine and stormed on out of here. And we had a big meeting that night, and where I was at with that, we sat down, and I explained to him right in front of his mom, and his mom was on board with me. If what we're doing is not good enough, then we might as well shut it down, because this is all we can do. And if you're trying to gauge what you got off of what other people have or what they're doing, you're looking at it wrong. You keep your head down and you dig, and you keep pulling for what you want. You know, you can't race. You can't have a $1 million race team with a you know a $10 an hour work ethic. It won't work. You have to put in the work, and it just like anything else in life that I've always tried to teach my kids, you get out what you put in. I'm so thankful for all of y'all. I'm thankful for things like this. I hope that's a memory, you know, that was a very bad memory at the time, but I can look back at that now and I can say, you know, look where we are now. You remember that. Look where we went to since then, and hopefully that gets to him, and like it gets to me. It really humbles me and makes me proud of where we've come. And the other thing about, you know, it's a blessing and a curse, so to speak, at times, because we're in the public eye, and we're not perfect. We're so far from perfect in so many ways. So you get people that think they know us, and they, you know, I don't know. I feel like people judge us. I've always tried, ever since Chase was a little kid, I've always tried to teach him to be a good sport in whatever we're doing, you know, whether it was playing t-ball or racing or whatever we were doing. And, you know, it gets really hard at times because the other side of that is I'm also trying to teach him how to call what's right and what's wrong. And sometimes that can come across as being a poor sport. But if you feel like you were wrong, I mean, I don't blame any parent for standing up for what they feel like is right and calling out what's wrong. And that goes for, you know, track owners treating you a certain way, different racers, you know, whatever it comes down to, you know, like I said, right is right, wrong is wrong. So that may come across as being a poor sport, but, you know, like I said, we're not perfect. That's why that's another reason I like people in my life that's positive about everything, just like Cameron Goldsworthy. I mean, that dude, he can take me when I'm riled up about something and bent, and he can flip it to something so positive that I'm like, yeah, you're right. And before you know it, I don't even remember what I was whining about. So, again, it's great to have all of y'all in our lives, and we're just looking forward to the ride, you know, and seeing where this thing takes us to. So thank y'all again, and I'm sure we're going to keep y'all updated on our travels. Some fans had some good suggestions on how they would like to see us handle this trip, and you know, stopping for gas and letting y'all know where we are and how far it is from home and things like that. And we're going to try to do it to the best of our ability. So appreciate y'all watching, and y'all stay tuned. Fixing to head out and go race with the big boys. So thank y'all.